So many of you would have come across the property clock. Here it is here, one for houses, one for apartments, there's even one for commercial property. It's a diagram, a model which predicts how major property markets move through their cycle from peak to trough. And once upon a time, this was a reasonably accurate model that would show property markets moving through the cycle once every 5 to 8 years. And lots of us property buyers and investors would really rely upon this model. It could be reasonably accurate. I'm calling it. I think the model's broken. I don't think it works. It certainly hasn't been working recently. Just look at how Sydney's behaved between 2017 and 2020, going from a peak at the end of 2017 through a trough 2018, 2019, back up to a super hot market in the tail end of last year into this year. And even looking at what's happened this year, there have been so many major economic movements, shocks, I guess you could almost say, that it's caused governments, reserve banks to sort of, I guess, step in and try and manipulate to ensure that we keep consuming and producing. So I'm talking about stimulus, low interest rates, and an easing of credit policy to make lending easier. And that means basically we can't really rely on this model anymore. The onus is really on you, on us now, to more intimately understand, do our homework to understand what are we buying, what are the factors that are impacting that, and in that little micro market that we're looking at, whether that's a suburb, sometimes even streets in a suburb, rather than a city or a region, what's happening to affect the supply and demand of the property that we're trying to buy. So I guess today's video is a little buyer beware. Don't rely on the old models. There's no such thing as predictability anymore. The onus is on you to do your homework. So I hope that's been a useful tip for you, and I look forward to bringing you some more information next week.